Welcome guys. I still welcome you to my YouTube channel again. Thank you for following me. Those who have subscribed to my channel, I still appreciate. Those who have not yet, please, I beg you, subscribe to my channel. We have been going through a term project of a handwritten digital recognition model in which you have been able to understand what artificial intelligence is. So today I want to summarize everything. Anyone who had missed the first videos, you can still get everything from this last video. This will be my last video about this project. So everyone can fully understand how you can come up with your model using artificial intelligence. Me, I'm gonna use a handwritten digital recognition model, and my names are Damulila Owen James, a student of Makerere University, and currently I'm in year 2. So this was a project in my year. Then so let us go to the introduction. Or what are we gonna have in this lecture? We have the introduction, background, literature, methodologies, and discussion, conclusion, data set, and everything will be talked about by the end of this lecture. So I come to introduction. Anyway, here I'm talking about the keywords in my presentation. MNIST will be standing for Modified National Institute of Standards and Technology. So that's a technology institute very good in IT, but mostly I use it for I use its data set for this thing. So anytime you see MNC, just know I'm using that. Then AI stands for artificial intelligence, AN, artificial networks, MSE, and then SVM and all that. Then I come to background. How do I come with this background? Remember, if you come to know that most in Uganda, we are facing a human being can easily understand that digit is a 4. But how can a computer know that, okay, the number which is there is a 4? So there we come in with artificial intelligence. Artificial intelligence enables a computer to reason like a human being. So instead of typing, for example, if you go to anyway, if you go for national ID registration, later during those years, they used to tell us first bring your letter, and they type in manually the years, the village, and everything. But this time, if you see, they just say to bring your form, they scan it, and then the computer determines what input did you put. So that means there's shorter time in processing of people or in processing of the key. So that's how I came up with this background motivation in order to ease some solutions facing the real world. And anyway, this also brings up some inequalities. So then I go to my literature view. I'm going to talk about two things, the supervised and unsupervised learning. So those two things are different, and at least everyone of you knows what I mean. Supervised learning and unsupervised. Here, the supervised human trains the machine, and supervised machine thinks on its own, and everything you can easily understand in the slides. I will share the slides immediately or in the description of this video. And then I come to research gaps, the problem solved both supervised and unsupervised. There's overfitting, computation, substitution. Then for unsupervised, everything will be found there. Then I come to technical contributions and the solutions to supervised because I implemented supervised learning. So I'm giving some of the solutions to supervised learning, and stopping and everything. Post validation. Post validation is like tuning hyperparameters. Then I come to methodology. Methodology is how did I do my task? Is a hard task for me. Like I've said, very difficult to recognize digits, as you can see. And then the model uses AN. AN is artificial neural networks. So remember, if you look at the human brain, it has neurons. Each neuron, they go on building from those characteristics of the input to determine which figure you have entered. So it uses neural networks. Then the dataset description. AI in the real world can be used everywhere, in banks, like I've said. Then that's the model reduces inequalities, especially education inequalities, because people don't know how to read. But even if someone doesn't know how to read, does it mean he can't be helped? No. everyone can be helped. Then dataset description continuation. So some of the features and then the factors when say actually say quality, all those are considered when I choose the dataset. For the link of my dataset, I'll share it. For the link, I'll share it immediately in the description to the dataset, and also that's my source to the Python code. Then that this actually involves meaning. This actually involves moving unnecessary values, missing values, preparing your data to have some graphical analysis of what you have. You explore what is in the data, how much quantity, is it quality? So we use this especially to determine the good data set if you are to use one. Then some of the things we use, the hyperparameter theory. I talked about this in my last lecture, so you can follow it and you see. Then some of the feature, the graphical things we use is a box plot, a heat map, an outlier, and all these I will explain in my Python source code, and actually you can follow it. Then if you want the source code, I'm gonna share a link in the description. You'll be able to get it. Then I come to results and discussion. We talk about HSA position, recall, and reference score. So my model is actually 89% accurate according to the parameters I used. This is the best result I can get out of it. According to the parameters I used. If you want to know how I switched them, as I've said, you follow my last videos, or you can follow my source code of Python in pandas, be able to understand it. So for actual say precision, recall reference score, I actually explained this before when we started this semester. So conclusion, yeah, we have many things. How we are gonna bring AI, how my model will work in future, so you can have a look on it. Then some of the references I used there, but more are found in the term paper, which I also share here. So therefore, I really appreciate for everything you have done for me, guys. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Thank you. Have a nice day.